be home in Virginia. Now, from over the top, pulling into the vertical. As he maneuvers, there's Kurt Wicker out of the cockpit of the biplane known as Aurora. A big round of applause for Kurt Wicker, if you will. And he will be back with Jane working on her stage as she dances on the wick. Now this airplane has its roots from the North American Aviation Company. First flown in 1938, it went into production in 1938. And was produced in America from 1938 to 1944. Continued to be produced in Canada until 1952. Total production run well over 15,000 of these aircraft. Still 500 to 600 flying from around the world. Depending on the year this airplane came off the assembly line, it could easily be 70 years of age. It has a 600 horsepower engine. And it was the final stage of training or advanced training before a pilot went into the dogfight arena. For the 4-point hesitation flaw. Without training, the life of a dogfight pilot was between 2 and 3 weeks. We sought to improve that during World War II. The average dogfight pilot by the end of the war went into the combat arena with about 168 hours of very intense flight training. Why? To be able to get our pilots back home. McKenna has got the airplane repositioned with the altitude and speed he needs. Roll the aircraft into a barrel roll maneuver. That maneuver maneuver used to teach the pilots all of the controls in the single maneuver in a coordinated atmosphere. Also throttle control as well, a change of heading, a change of altitude, and a change of speed, all in a coordinated fashion, getting him ready for the dogfight arena. Featured in a lot of World War II movies and television series because with the right markings it can easily depict the Japanese, the enemy's fighter. It was used in the Black Sheep Squadron series back in 1976, 77, and 78, starring Robert Conrad as Greg Pappy Boyington, leader of the Black Sheep Squadron of Marine Corps fighter pilot misfits. In the motion picture Tora, 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 as it was converted along with the BT-13s and BT-15s into what would look like a Japanese fighter. And by the way, those aircraft are still around and still performing at air shows. Also this airplane, the T-6 Texan, the SNJ, or the Harvard, different names for the same airplane, is a popular class of racing at the Reno National Championship air races held just about 2 weeks ago out in Reno, Nevada. The T6 or SNJ class, very popular with the crowds because the airplanes are relatively equal and they stay bunched up, flying at a 40 or 50 feet off the desert floor in a bunch, rounding the pylons to see who will be first. Andrew McKenna now bearing down. By the way, you'll hear a loud rasping noise. That noise in a dive will be the prop tips as they go towards supersonic flight. That noise right there. When that prop slows down in the climbs from the looping maneuvers, you'll hear the growl of a Pratt & Whitney 600 horsepower engine. An air-cooled engine takes its cooling much like the lawnmower that you use on your lawns, with fins on the cylinders to dissipate the heat, and air coming through the cooling, to the cowling that is, to motivate that heat from the front to the back to get rid of it and keep cooling air coming in the front. This is no ballerina. This is a 5,500-pound airplane of 1930s technology, and Andrew McKenna, the maestro, is doing a dance with this big girl. Picking out that point of blue, he executes a pull-up of about 3 times the force of gravity, or 3 Gs. Executes the inside of Barnstormer's loop, picking out blue spot of Leesburg sky. In addition to solo work, there is also a 4-ship aerobatic team that tours North America, sponsored by a petroleum company that utilized this type of aircraft. And over in South Africa, there's a group of airshow pilots over there, sponsored by a petroleum company, with 4 aircraft like this one. They drop the landing gear in the flaps, and in formation, they actually ski on top of a lake with a tire skimming the water, or hydroplaning. All that done in formation. I didn't think that was possible, but it is. There's the Victory Roll Series right underneath the Leesburg sun. Talking about the model of the plane, North American Advanced Trainer 6, nicknamed the Texan, or if the Navy used it, it was the SNJ, or if the Brits used it, it was the Harvard. All the same airplane.